All right. So we have Mr. Mark Miller on the show. How are you, Mark?
I'm good. Thanks, man. How about yourself?
Good, good. I haven't seen you in a long time, man. What you been up to?
Oh, you know how it is, work and following football.
Yeah, you playing fantasy this year?
Fantasy, playing a lot of fantasy this year. Went 4-2 in my leagues. I do 6 leagues, a couple money leagues. Yeah, it was a decent weekend for me.
Nice. Who was your high scorer for the week?
Well, I had Tyreek Hill and Ayuk on the same team, and I started them both actually.
Really?
So yes.
Who's on your
So
bench? Who scored the most on your bench? Because I feel like nobody on my bench really scored anything. I had a number one pick in my fantasy draft.
did you take Justin Jefferson?
No, I took Patrick Mahomes. It's a non-PPR league.
Oh, okay. I got
So
you.
I had to, man. I think Patrick Mahomes is going to be good. But
Oh, it always is.
who was on your bench that like you wish you would have started?
Uh, I like everyone I started. I had Michael Pittman Jr. on my bench.
Ooh,
Yeah, yeah,
he
and
scored a lot for the
he
Colts.
did. Yeah,
Oh
and
yeah.
Brian Robinson Jr.
Ooh,
Uh,
that's another good one. You got a good team, and you said this is a
yeah,
$50 buy-in league.
$50. Yes. I also had J.K. Dobbins starting.
Oh,
Knew that he could possibly get injured, but he got me a touchdown before he got injured.
rest
Yes,
in peace.
praise be to God, Allah, whatever you believe in.
Hopefully, you didn't start Rodgers.
No, no Rodgers, thank God. I
Oh
faced
my
the
god,
person who played Aaron Rodgers though.
could you
And
imagine?
what?
Spending so much money on fantasy football and having your starting quarterback go out after 4 plays.
Terrible,
Oh,
terrible.
that's
It
so
worked in
bad.
my favor. Worked in my favor a little bit, but hey, that's it. That's how it goes.
Yeah, so just like a little bit of background just for my fan base on Mr. Mark Miller here. We worked together at Hobby Lobby. We
Yeah,
ran the lobby in Medina for a little bit. Me
we
and him,
did.
you know. Mr. Mark was the warehouse guy. I was a cashier. It was kind of a
Dude, the
tandem,
funniest, the best cashier ever, man.
dude. It was a tandem beatdown.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
ran
I
that
loved it.
place on Saturdays. And then I mostly, really a lot know Mark from playing basketball with him out in
Yeah.
Cloverleaf. Um, your game reminds me a lot of Paul Pierce.
Damn. Hey, that's high praise. Thank you.
You're the truth, man. You're the truth. But dude,
Oh.
we had Cody out there, man. He was Steph Curry.
We had a team, dude. When we played together, your cousin Michael, dude.
Ah,
When we were playing together, dude, it was some of the best. We dominated those courts,
dude, straight dominated. I
dude.
remember going to the rec center with you guys and
We
just
went everywhere.
we went everywhere, just
We were in
dominating
Cleveland.
people.
Yeah.
Dude, that was
Oh,
back in the day where like I could throw down. Mike
yes.
obviously he can still, dude. He's a freak athlete.
Oh, dude.
Dude, you were an all-around player, man. It was spectacular basketball. It was
I
unbelievable.
appreciate it. Yeah. That was
For
that
sure.
was a good time. It was me and Matt. You remember Matt Iron Wing?
Hell yeah, I remember Matt Ironwing.
Yeah. He if you got time, he'd like to be a guest on the show as well.
Nice.
And
Okay, we'll have to do
yeah,
another episode with Mark and Matt.
yeah. Hey, perfect. Yeah. But we talk about us playing ball all the time together.
Nice. Yeah, he was a big guy. He definitely
Big dude.
dominated
Yeah.
the paint down low.
Yeah.
He threw people around. Dude, that guy, he was as big as a lineman in the NFL. He was huge.
Yes. Love it. Yes.
Yeah. So we have a great show for you guys tonight, man. So me and Mark are going to go over a couple things. We're going to be going over our top 10 power rankings of the NFL, and we're going to be going over our top 10 cartoon characters. And just like we did do a second take on this. We didn't know if the audio was going to be good. And I asked Mark what he wanted to do first, cartoons or power rankings. And of course, Mark wanted to go with the cartoon characters.
Hey, hell yeah. Dive right into those.
So let's just dive right into the top 10 cartoon characters. He knows
Awesome.
way more about cartoons than I do, but I have my list, and we'll stack it up. We'll see whose is better. We can talk about it in the comments, whose list is better. But we'll start with you, Mark. You want to start with number 10 on your cartoon power rankings?
Yeah, and like you mentioned in the first take, and I about maybe doing a poll in the comments or something, and see what list people like better. That's a great idea.
I like that too. And this is like our first episode with actually having a guest on it. So we're going to be doing a lot of different things, trying things. So yeah, we're just going to go right.
Hey, I'm honored. I'm honored to be your first guest. And also, I'd like to give a shout out to my Mexican friend, Dana. He tunes into the Chad Cronenberger show. I work with him now. He's my boss, but I do not respect him.
Oh, damn. We don't respect Dana, but he watches the show, which is awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool. Cool. All right, brother. You want to just dive right in? We'll start with number 10.
10. Donald Duck. I always liked him better than Mickey Mouse. I thought he was funny. His voice killed me as a kid. And my list goes from, it kind of starts from from the younger days as I got older and found more people funny, more cartoon characters funny, and that's just kind of how it goes.
Cool. Donald Duck number 10. What about number 9?
Number 9, Arthur from PBS. Everybody my age watched Arthur.
Dude, I'm going to look like a retard. Can't say retard. Stupid person here. Arthur. It's Arthur.
Yeah, I believe so.
All right.
That's how I got on my notes.
I don't know how to spell aardvark, so we're just going to say Arthur.
Yeah. Then
I can't say retard. It's my show.
You can do it. Hey, there's no professionalism.
It's not
that they say professional, but we don't. Yeah, but
it's all discussion, of course.
Yeah, no Democrats here.
No Democrats.
Yeah.
Is Arthur a Democrat?
Probably now. He probably went to Toledo University or something. There's some college, and he's probably a lot different now. So
cool. So we have Arthur. Who's number 8?
8. I got a couple tandems here because you can't do one without the other.
Okay.
I got Tom and Jerry. And not much to say about that. Everyone knows how Tom and Jerry
honestly,
work,
dude,
so.
I didn't put Tom in my top 10, but I was thinking Tom. Because Tom's
hilarious. Tom, it's funny, I almost did just do Tom, but I mean, you don't get Tom being as funny without Jerry, so I put both of them.
Hey, I love that. So we're who's above Tom and Jerry?
Wanda and Cosmo.
Oh,
oh man, that show. Oh man, it was great. Fairly Odd Parents.
They're really like perfect for each other. Like Cosmo being like the dumb guy, Wanda like putting him in his place. But
it was great. It was great as a young kid, even into my early teen years.
Oh, dude, the Fairly Odd Parents was one of the best shows, man. So
you could watch it. You could watch it now, and yes.
And we have a plug apparently for the Fairly Odd Parents. All right. So who's above Wanda and Cosmo?
Finn the Human and Jake the Dog.
Spin the Human?
Finn. Finn.
Oh, Finn.
Finn is in fat.
Finn and who else?
And Jake the Dog. You just put Jake.
So I don't know about
Adventure Time.
I'd probably know these people if I saw them, but Mark he's vastly more knowledgeable about cartoons. So I don't know these people. Why do you like these people?
Why do I like them?
Why do you like these people?
They made me laugh as a teen. I watched them as a teen. They just do funny stuff, man. It's a cartoon on Cartoons Network. It was something I enjoyed watching.
Cool. All right. So who's above them? Now we're in the top 5.
Top 5. Yeah. My top 5. I was never allowed to watch some of these shows growing up. That's why, Arthur and Tom and Jerry are in my list. But anyway, I liked them because that's what I could watch. Peter Griffin.
Oh, Peter.
Peter is number 5. He does some stupid stuff, which is why I love the guy.
You can't go wrong with Peter Griffin. Yeah. He's so funny. He does some insane stuff. I don't know why Lois is with that guy, but they make it work for the kids.
Dude, Yeah, and his voice goes with his fat character. I love it.
You know what? Me and my girlfriend just watched the other night was Ted.
Oh, okay. Is that the first time you watched it, or just a rewatch?
No, just a rewatch. So Ted is
Yeah.
leaving Netflix on October 1st. So we decided to
Okay.
watch Ted
Get it in.
one more time before it leaves Netflix. So that was Seth MacFarlane's great. Who do you
Love
have
it.
above Peter Griffin?
SpongeBob. This is where
Ooh.
SpongeBob finally comes into play. And I like SpongeBob. The first 3 seasons of SpongeBob were absolute killer. And then you know he was just good to watch because you love him.
I agree with that. And there's like a lot of dark humor in SpongeBob that like little kids
Well,
can pick up.
Yes, and you'll see that with my number 1 pick.
How about your number 2?
Which is why I love, because I can watch it with my son, and I can get the 3. We're at this is my only like Disney movie character, but he's one of my favorites, Stitch.
Ooh.
From Lilo and Stitch.
So we're gonna take this here, and for the top 3, I'm gonna race this because the top 3 deserve their own board space. So
Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
Did he ever say any like words in that?
Dude, I don't even know, but
I don't remember him ever talking in English.
He says Ohana means family at one point, and dude, my heart, love it, dude.
Dude, I love it, bro. I love it. Who do you have above Stitch?
Number 2, I have all 4 of them, the Ninja Turtles. The original Ninja Turtles. Dude,
I knew you were gonna pick the Ninja Turtles. I was looking. Yeah. I was thinking Michelangelo because Michelangelo
was literally on my list, and he was the one I was going to put down. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna say them all. But yeah, shout out to Michelangelo for being the best Ninja Turtle.
Dude, I was gonna put that, but I knew you were gonna. Dude, I remember you walking around with a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles backpack. You had that green shirt on all the time, playing basketball.
Yes,
dude, you were like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, freaking dude, God, bro.
Promote them. I promote them, and their new movie is out, by the way. It's
and
fantastic. I play Leonardo's legs.
I like it. I like it. So, who do you have as the number 1 cartoon character?
My number 1 is also a tandem. It's Mordecai and Rigby from the regular show.
Could we just put the regular show? I don't know who
the regular show.
Well, who are these people? Because there's going to be people. Who are you thinking?
Mordecai, and it's spelled Mordecai. And Rigby actually, I don't even know how you spell Rigby, but it sounded out.
Rigby, Mordecai and Rigby. I don't know who these people are, but evidently you have them at number 1. I'm going to need an explanation on this.
Dude, I could watch it with my son. I could pick up the darker humor, and my son could just laugh at the other stuff that happens in it. I've been watching it since I was a teenager. I still watch it to this day. It's totally inappropriate, but they rated it Y7, and kids could watch it, and only adults could pick up on the dark humor. Kind of like we were talking about with SpongeBob. But oh, dude, you got to check it out.
Dude,
the regular show.
You are a parent now. That's terrifying.
It's awful. No, I love it. It's great. I got a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old. So.
That's insane, man. Like, just off topic here, man. How's being a dad?
It's honestly, it's cliche kind of, but it's one of the best things. Love it.
That's crazy, man. Well, your dad had how many kids?
There were 7 of us, so it's kind of just in the DNA. And of course, there were 6 of us boys. And my dad only had 1 daughter, and that was the first one. And, all my brothers who have kids, we all have boys. There are no daughters.
Really? How's Jesse?
Jesse, he has 2 kids. Yeah, Jesse, 2 kids.
Oh, yeah. I remember Jesse. Shout out to Jesse Miller.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. I love that.
He's got 2 kids now, huh?
2 kids. And he he deals with his time by staying high most of the time.
Hey, good for you, dude. You grow up. We all do our own things, man, and we love it, dude. Everyone's just a big family when you grow up, dude. There's no judging people because there's too much time, man, to enjoy with your friends and family. So, dude, shout out to Jesse. Shout out to Mark for being, parents. Again, that's that's scary, man. Like all those Millers running around.
Dude, it's big time Millers.
Wow, unbelievable. All right, so I'm gonna do mine.
Can't wait for this.
You're you'll like mine. I feel like you're gonna like my list. So number 10, I'm gonna go with Nigel Thornberry.
Oh wow.
Dude, Nigel Thornberry he was hilarious, man. Like he had like Eliza, like Donnie, like all those like crazy kids running around. But dude, he said the funniest things in that show, The Wild Thornberrys.
You're starting off great already. This list will probably win. Just with your number 10.
Yours is pretty good. So I'm gonna go with Robin.
Okay. Batman and Robin.
No, Robin from Teen Titans.
Oh, okay.
Robin from Teen Titans, man. I love the show Teen Titans. And dude, Robin, he's a G in that show. So I don't know, man. I like Robin in that show. And also there's some like hot girls, like cartoon characters in that show too.
Hey, I honestly should have added more females to my list because cartoon females are pretty hot.
Dude, they're banging and thick. So shout out to the cartoon females that are watching.
Oh, I bet the artists love drawing it.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go with Sterling Archer as number 7. Dude, that guy is mad funny. So sarcastic. You ever watch Archer?
That's what I was gonna say. I do not. I've never watched it.
Oh, dude, it's so funny. It's extremely sarcastic. There's a lot of dark humor in it. Archer's another one of those like great shows. And then I'm gonna go with one that you said.
Yeah,
Peter Griffin. I was torn between this, either him or Stewie.
I thought I was thinking the same thing, and I consulted other people. I said, who do you guys like more, Stewie or Peter? And people kept saying Peter, and I was like, you know what? I really think you're right. I mean, I don't know if you got Stewie on your list. Stewie is great, but
yeah, no, I don't have Stewie. It was either between, and I probably would have put Stewie a little bit lower than a little bit lower. But dude, Peter, he's one of those classic guys,
Right.
I'm gonna copy another one.
Yes.
SpongeBob.
Perfect. Hey, I think, is that your number 4?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Apparently, I don't know how to count today. No, SpongeBob. Dude, SpongeBob. Again, in the beginning of SpongeBob, dude, he was so funny. And how dedicated he is to his little job is just hilarious. I love that guy.
Everything. Yeah, SpongeBob's great.
All right. So I'm going to go with Grim. From
Billy and Mandy.
From Billy and Mandy.
I debated. I was at the end of this. I was going to give a shout out to him. If you did not say it, oh man, I'm glad you said it though.
Dude, he's like one of the funniest, man. He just messes with Billy and Mandy so much. He causes so much drama in their lives. Dude, he's just so funny.
I'm glad you said it.
We're gonna go to my top 3. And
okay.
I did take 2 from one of the shows that you mentioned, but I'm going to elaborate on them a little bit more.
Okay, yeah.
Mr. Turner.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Mr. Turner, that guy with his Dinkelberg. Dude, he is so funny. And the fact that he doesn't have a name is hilarious.
Yeah. I like it.
Gotta go, Mr. Turner. Number 2. Randy Marsh, Integrity Farms, Randy Marsh. I wish South Park would do more with this guy. Not that they haven't already, but dude, that guy's hilarious. One of my favorites is like when the internet goes out, they go to this camp with Wi-Fi and he sneaks into this trailer and they open up the door and he's like covered in jizz all over the place. But that's Randy. He does that kind of stuff, man. And he just pisses off his wife so much. And the boys just can't stand that guy, but he's hilarious.
So was Eric Cartman ever a contender for your list?
That's a great question. I was thinking about Eric Cartman. He probably should have been in my top 10.
I thought the same.
Yeah, you know what? I probably should have had Eric Cartman in there. But
he gets a good shout out. He gets a big shout out.
We'll give Eric Cartman
a big shout out.
We'll give Eric Cartman a good shout out.
Yeah.
But my number one cartoon character.
Here we go.
Is Mr. Crocker from the Fairly Odd Parents. Dude, that guy, how he's trying to bust Timmy with his Fairly Odd Parents. He's like, Fairly Odd Parents, just making all these crazy twitches and stuff. Fairly Odd Parents. Like, dude, it's so funny, man. So classic, so underrated when it comes to cartoon characters. So I give Mr. Crocker the number one nod.
I love your list because you dug into it a little bit further rather than like when I look at the Fairly Odd Parents, I like the main characters, and you took it the next level and said Mr. Turner or Mr. Crocker. Like, I love it because you just dug a little bit deeper than me, and you are getting my vote for this list.
Well, dude, I know you watch like anime and stuff like that. Like, I knew like if you were in like a cartoon podcast, your list would be completely different. But I appreciate yours because we have like average NFL listeners. So, dude, shout out to both lists. I think both lists just absolutely dominated. But dude, gotta love Mr. Crocker, man.
Yes, I think that was a great number one. I do.
Mr. Crocker. Do you want to just jump right into the NFL power rankings?
Let's jump right into it.
Okay.
Why don't you lead off first, though?
Well, before we jump into it, like, is there anything that you want to say, like, in the beginning of the NFL season? Like,
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you lead. You lead. Let me get the idea of what you want me to say.
We're gonna rock, paper, scissors this.
All right.
Ready?
Rock,
paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh man.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I got scissors. You win.
All right. So I'll go first. So a couple things that I noticed of this NFL season is the Giants are absolute trash. Every one of their fans should be not only embarrassed, disappointed. They are god-awful. And if you have to watch them for the rest of the season, God bless your heart. The Giants are terrible. I did call that the Falcons were going to win their division. They got a big win this week. I have to give a huge shout out to the Browns defense. The Browns defense held Joe Burrow under 90 yards passing. I think he had like 82 yards passing.
It was something right around there.
Yeah, so everyone's talking about how dominant the Cowboys defense was, but when you look at total yards, the Browns actually held a better Cincinnati team to less yards. So I wanted to give that shout out to the Browns. What else here? The Miami Dolphins. I'm not a huge fan of the Dolphins, but they got a big win over the Chargers.
Big win.
Big win. Any team, that gets a win over a playoff contender, it's always big. And then also too, we've got Coughlin, we've got J.K. Dobbins, we've got Aaron Rodgers that are all going to be out at least for an extended period of time, if not the whole entire season. So that really screwed up not only fantasy, but the chances that their teams have. The Ravens, with paying Lamar Jackson so much money, they lost a huge piece in J.K. Dobbins. So that's huge.
Yeah. And it's
go ahead.
Yeah, it's and on the spectrum, fantasy is the lowest concern for these teams. I mean, for us fantasy owners, we care a lot. We play for these. We love these players. and that's why we pick them. But I mean, on the spectrum, these teams don't give a fuck about. I don't know if I could say that.
No, yeah, totally. You can say whatever the fuck you want.
Perfect. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm not trying to get all heartwarm here, but you know.
Yeah, no, I'm totally with it. Especially J.K. Dobbins coming from Ohio State.
Yeah.
Like, your heart goes out to him. But fuck the Ravens, dude. Like, it sucks that he's out, but they're going to be a lot better to play this year. Do you have any takeaways this week from the NFL?
Yeah. First off, huge Browns fan, but the Bengals, they always start off slow. I'm not too worried about the Bengals. It's nice to have an Ohio team that goes if the Browns don't. I mean, they're not my second favorite team or anything, but Burrow will get it together. I personally think the Bills are overrated. They're in my top 10 of power rankings. They got a good team. I do think they're overrated just a little bit, not by far. Baker Mayfield in Tampa, gotta love that win, man.
Let's go.
Love that win. I root for Baker wherever he goes. And he's got a good team. He's got a great team. He's still got some of the players that were in the Super Bowl a couple years ago. He's got a good team around him. I'll be rooting for them. Texans are terrible still. I root for C.J. Stroud. I hope he does. He didn't do awful. Steelers laid a bomb. They look terrible. And I thought the Patriots played better than against the Eagles, who are is in my top 3 power rankings. I thought the Patriots held their own because I thought they were going to be shit this year.
Mm-hmm.
They only kept one quarterback after preseason, Mac Jones, and he did a lot better than I thought. But just quick couple comments right there.
Yeah, just a little comment about Baker Mayfield. You know what I noticed about him was after the game in the locker room, he actually went into the huddle with the entire team and he gave a speech before the head coach, which showed a lot of leadership by Baker Mayfield. So, I'm rooting for the guy. I always like
rooting for the guy.
Yep. And being down here in Tampa, I love that Baker, made his move down here. Obviously, Tom Brady down here was a lot more exciting, but who knows? This team with Baker might end up being really good. We'll see.
It was a huge win. Division. They beat the Vikings. Huge win.
Yeah, I had the Vikings in my top 10 power rankings in the begining of the season. Vikings they're no joke, man.
No, it's just week 1, and the Vikings are better than that. But they might not be better than the Bucks after. Who knows? Last year they won 11 games by 1 score or more. How good are the Vikings really? I had them in my top 10 as well, but we might be seeing a different side of them this year.
Yeah, I agree. Kirk Cousins definitely has to step it up. So I'm going to do our power rankings a little bit different. So what we're going to be doing, and yours are fine. So we're going to go Mark, Chad, right here.
Perfect.
We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so let's both start off at 10 and then just work our way up from there. So do you want to start with your 10?
Yeah. I'll list them off real quick. If you got any questions, you just you stop me and talk. So number 10.
So real quick. Okay, so Zoom is giving us 9 minutes left. So I'm just kind of power through these?
Yeah, we'll power through them real quick.
Okay, sweet. So, sorry. Again, we're kind of starting off here. Zoom is only giving us 9 more minutes. So you're number 10.
All right, I'm going to power these through real quick. Number 10, I got the Browns, Bills, Chargers.
Hold on 1 second, Mark.
I got you.
Let me catch up to you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go Rams, Chiefs, Jags. All right.
Okay. Hey, I got the Jags right. I got the Jags next. I got them at 7, so we're real close there. Bengals and Chiefs.
Couple losing teams, huh? One being
Yeah,
in the top five.
that was the big surprise.
There's a lot of really good teams this year. That it's really top heavy.
Yeah. Kelsey's coming back, and that's why I kept the Chiefs as high as I did.
Dude, I didn't even think about it. And Chris Jones just got an extension too, so he's going to be coming
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. So they got better, and that's why I kept them in my top 5.
I'm going to go with Eagles, Ravens, and then the Cowboys. The Cowboys played their asses off. I didn't really see too much from their offense, though. It was just a defensive slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
The Giants are so fucking bad.
I hear you.
Do you want to give me your 3 more?
Yeah. Dolphins are at number 4. I think they're going to be good this year, as long as Tua stays good. Then I got the Cowboys, and I hate putting them there. I'm not a Cowboys fan at all, but defense.
I would never accuse you of being a Cowboys fan. I would never, accuse my friends of that.
Awful. And then I got the Eagles. I think I got the Eagles.
The Eagles. That's a good list. All right. So I've got the Lions.
I love it.
49ers.
Oh.
The Dolphins.
Okay. Well, you want to take a guess at each other's number 1 real quick?
Okay. I like that. Who do I think that you're going to put at number 1? I would have to say that you're going to put the 49ers there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're putting the 49ers?
Yep.
I don't think that there's anyone else that and plus you've got Ayuka as your fantasy player, so I know you're paying attention to him.
Yeah. Yes. I got Christian McCaffrey in another league as well, so it's just crazy.
Perfect. So we've got the 49ers. For my number 1, do you want to take a guess at mine?
It's got to be the Browns.
It damn well is the Browns.
Hey, and dude, I think I even though we're Browns boys, like, dude, the Browns are they're one of the best teams on paper, one of the best offensive lines. Our quarterback, our defense, man. I love the pick.
Dude, should we do like another poll, like on who's top 10?
Yeah,
it's better. We could do it, all week until today is Wednesday. Till tomorrow, until the game starts tomorrow. Who's playing on Thursday, by the way?
Vikings and Eagles.
Oh, that should be a good game. Where are you watching the game, Mark?
I'm watching it I'm off tomorrow night. I'm watching it right from the couch in West Salem, Ohio.
Nice. You going to be watching it with your boys?
No, I'm going to put him to bed at 8:30 because he's got school on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
The other one's going to bed because he's a baby. Yeah. Renee my girlfriend, she'll be watching it with me. She loves fantasy. She loves football now. She knows every player. She knows more than me.
Really? So is she in your $50 league?
She is in 3 of the same leagues as me, and no, she is not in the $50 league though. Although she's won more championships than me. Kind of sad.
Hey, you know what, man? It's always good to find a partner who's smarter than you. It's so much easier when the woman's smarter.
Yes, it makes my life a lot easier.
Of course. So those are me and Mark's, and we had to fly through the top 10 power rankings because Zoom is giving us a time limit. But is there anything else you wanted to put on here?
I had a great time. I hope I'm honored to be your first guest. I hope I come back many times. I love doing this, man.
Dude, you were an awesome guest, and I really appreciate you taking the time coming onto the show. I know you've got your 2 kids, you're working full time, you've got your house, you're really busy. So I sincerely appreciate you coming on the show tonight.
Thank you. Love it. Had
Dude,
a great
and
time.
You're a baller too, brother. You'll always be Paul Pierce to
Yeah,
me,
you
man.
too. You too.
Hey, shout out to all the Big Donnie, Little Donnie, Cody.
Yeah.
Dude, who else did we play with? Matt, obviously, Matt Iron Wing.
Man, oh man, we played, like I said, you and I played with people we don't even know.
Oh, so many people.
Did you ever play with Larry?
Big Larry with the tats and everything. Yeah, dude. I remember
married.
Larry.
He's married now. It's
Dude, he smokes
edit me
cigarettes
mumbling.
in games.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's so awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you having us on. We're running out of time here, so I'm gonna have to let you